Hey YouTube, it's Zach here from Team Card Hero, and I'm here to bring another deck profile. And this time I'll be doing TG Birdman. I've been running TGs about since Extreme Victory came out, and I just changed it up a couple nights ago, so I'm just going to show you what it is now. So I'll start with two TG Cyber Magicians. Basically, a good one-star tuner to match with Rhino and he's very easy for me to summon out of the graveyard. Next I have three TG strikers just because they're a Cyber Magician summon effect, and yeah, that's about all that they are. And as with all the regular TG monsters I run, they can search for another TG if they're destroyed on the field, so that makes it a big plus, and they can just I can use them very well. Next is triple Werewolves. If either player summons a level 4, special summons a level 4 or lower, I can special summon him, and as many copies as him as I have in my hand. So that's pretty useful. And then same effect as always. And he's very good synchro material when it comes to Birdman, because I'll just show you later when Birdman comes up. Triple Rhinos as a beat stick, and then run him with a couple Horn of the Phantom Beast, and he becomes a 2800 beat stick on your turn, so you can take down actually quite a bit, even ram a Scrap Dragon. Alright, next is Double Marauding Captain to special summon something, and then you can special summon Werewolf, or you could sync him with Striker to make a level 5 synchro, which is very easy to do in this deck. Next is Double Kinkabayo. Kinkabayo is just a great way to summon TG Cyber Magician out of the graveyard, and if you have a Rhino in your hand, you could just keep on dropping that. Then Kinkabayo returns to your hand, seeing as its spirit. Then you can play it next turn to resummon Cyber and maybe sync for 2 or whatever. Next is one copy of Dragon Ice. I just run him because I really like his effect. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard one card in your hand to special summon him from your hand or graveyard. So if he's in your hand, you can discard him to the graveyard and then special summon himself. So let's say they have Cyber Dragon out, they special summon Cyber Dragon. You can discard Dragon Ice, special summon him in defense, and he has 2200 defense, so Cyber Dragon can't run over him. Triple Birdman. So what I was saying with Birdman and Werewolves is basically what you can do is, let's say you normal summon a werewolf, or you are able to special summon a werewolf somehow. So werewolf is out on the field, whether it's normal or special summoned. You return it to your hand to special summon Jinx Ally Birdman. And then what you can do is special summon TG Werewolf, since you special summoned a level 3 or lower. Level 4 or lower. Then you can return it to your hand, special summon another Birdman, and resummon him. So basically, you can keep on cycling Birdmans if you really felt like doing it. And it could work well for syncing for 6 or 9. So it's an easy trick to do that. Sangan just searches for most of the monsters in this deck, other than Rush Rhino, actually. So yeah, Sangan's a good thing to run. Next is spells. So I run the Dark Hole, just blows up the field, and plus you get a search for every TG that you destroy using this. Well, every non-synchro TG that you destroy using this. Next is Giant Trunade. Stops your opponent from stopping you from making a big play. Returns the Call of the Haunted to your hand if you were able to sync the monster and it stays on the field. So then you can recycle that and just recycle some cards as well. Reinforcement of the Army. Just, yeah. reinforcement of the army to search for marauding captain or striker, and that's all it's really used for now. I'm thinking of taking it out since I only have 5 targets. Monster Reborn, staple. Double MST, staple. Double Pot of Avarice, because this is a synchro heavy deck, so I'm going to need to refill my graveyard somehow. Refill my graveyard, right. No, I'm going to want to refill my deck from my graveyard somehow, so run Double Pot of Avarice. Next is triple TG1EM1, because it's just broken. You can normal summon a TG Cyber Magician and use this to put them in attack position on your opponent's side of the field, and you take their monster. And then if you destroy the Cyber Magician, it's basically a free direct attack without it actually being a direct attack, so you don't get Tragodia and all that. And then, basically, you get, at the end of the turn, you get to search for a Cyber Magician, or whichever TG you decide to give to them. Next, I run 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast. It's a great way to overpower some other monsters, like if you have one of your Beast Warrior or Beast type monsters out in the field, you can just run over something that your opponent thinks that they can top you with. So then and then you get to draw a card every time you destroy a monster, so it adds consistency. I run double TGX3DX2 in case I need less monsters to be sent to the deck than usual. And then it's also good MST bait, because then they can MST. I'll chain TGX3DX2 and I get to use this effect. And then Call the Haunted, use it with Giant Trunade, and then use it to revive my monsters, all that fun stuff. Crunch Tribute, destroy everything, blah. Mirror Force, staple, and Solemn Judgment. Alright, now on to my Synchro deck, which I probably need to change up a little bit, seeing how this is going to work. Formula Synchron for the draw and for a Shooting Star later. Teacher Slipper Dragonfly, because I like running Halberd, because he's just funny. If you actually get him out, then your opponent really runs out of a lot of options. Triple Wonder Magician for back row destruction. And then she's a 5-star tuner as well, so that helps get out Blade Blaster. Double Power Gladiator, since he can run over stuff like Treeborn, Spirit Reaper, other things that are meant to stall. He could just keep on running them over with 2300. Catastor to just keep on doing the same thing. Blocker's Dragon, blow up the field. Easy enough to understand. Stardust Dragon, so they can't really destroy monsters. Trishula, since I have the TG Birdman combo going on, he's easier to summon. Shooting Star is just a funny card. Double Blade Blaster, I'm considering taking one of these out, but he's very hard to take off the field, really, because during your opponent's turn, you can just chain all their effects, just keep on removing him from the field, and then he'll be back on your standby phase. And then Halberkin to negate summons. It's really funny. So, yep. And that's my 15-card extra deck. And actually, I might be changing this up soon to be Tengu Genis Birdman. So basically, I'll be taking out 3 cards to add in 3 Reborn Tengus. I've been testing that on DN, and it really gets broken, so what I'm thinking of taking out for them is Double Marauding Captain and Rhoda. Then with the Reborn Tengus, this deck gets ridiculous. And yeah, so that's about it. Comment with anything that you think I should change, anything that would just make this a bit better, or anything that is better to tech in than what I currently have. And that's about it.